Alright, we're back, and now it's time for a little bit of action in this Let's Play Dungeons of Dredmor. So, what does this first door hold? That looks like we've got ourselves a smelting room, which is pretty good. These ingots sell for quite a bit. Oh, I should have activated my power of magic steel. Oh well. Eat this aged steak. And it also gives me something. Here we go. I knew it was behind this door. Our disposable ingot press, which is very good for making food, actually, and I'll show you in a little bit. For all of these, there are several different crafting items. Ingot press, there's an ingot grinder, there's like a smithing kit, an alchemy kit, and they all come with these recipes. So on them it will say the level of tinkering or smithing that you need, and what you'll make from what. So from these ores I can make, from this hematite I can make iron, but throughout the game you can also unlock new recipes through bookshelves. I won't forget this time. Okay, magic steel. I just killed him in one hit. So powerful. I'm forgetting another thing, too. I should be spreading some spores. It gets really irritating to micromanage the spore placement and stuff, especially when all you get is this crappy mudwen. But it really pays off. I guess that's the one downside to this fungal arts business. Just disarm some traps, get some free experience. Let's see where this would take us. Hey, Diggle. You have to remember to deactivate it when you're done, or else it'll just keep using mana, I think. I like to keep my inventory well sorted. More traps to disarm. I'll leave that. Toxic gas traps can really screw you up early on. Might as well press these ores. Get some platinum and iron out of it. If you have a higher level of smithing, you'll actually make more than one ingot from each thing that you press. So this was the Anvil of Krong I was talking about. So if we look at our archaeologist skill, this ancient Krongian ritual lets us use an anvil twice, and usually I don't use it early game. Now if we look at our equipment, it could add buffs to something, but I'm probably going to end up replacing a lot of this. Maybe not the fedora, because it's really badass, but the robe and the hefty stick for sure. I usually wait until I get an actually useful artifact, like an artifact staff, and then I'll go and... oh, I gotta stay on top of these spores. I should be using them as soon as they come up. So I should be explaining these mushrooms a little bit. The one we got previously was a lobster mane fungus, and that makes our armor go up a little bit. Fairy Watcher is probably the best fungus. It gives you a little bit of health instantly, as opposed to health over time. Very useful. Ah, and do we have anything good here? Poncho with no name. Well, that's a little bit better than the robe we have right now, which only gives us ups our dodge by 1. This ups our dodge by 7 and gives us 3 enemy dodge reduction, which is pretty cool. However, it's very expensive. Swords I don't need. Flippy floppies, better than wearing nothing, but again, it's not that great. So I'm just going to insta-sell all of this smithing stuff. If you are a warrior, you should really hold on to this stuff, because you can get just some ridiculously good. And now I'm up to 6,000 gold, probably because of that bolt of mass destruction. It's very powerful. But, again, I don't... Oh, level 1. It's dangerous to go alone. So as I said, I'm going to invest in lockup. Let's see if it's easier to disarm that toxic gas sprayer mine now. And while this is up, I'll get more spores, more lockpicks. So I disarmed that instantly. No 40% chance nonsense. Just bam, done. And we see here a statue of Inconsequencia. So, like the Anvil of Krong, another really awesome thing to happen upon. But again, I don't want to activate this until I'm a little higher level. It gives you a quest, which will probably end up spawning a really strong monster. And I just don't want to worry about that right now. So make some spores. Activate this. I love that you can just one-hit things while that's on. Come on. Yes. So good. Such a good skill. And it only gets better. The Prince, I forget what that does, actually. I know it's something pretty good. It gives you some good resistances or something. Patch of Dirt. You know what? Maybe this will work. I'm going to see. I'm guessing no, though. Holy crap, it does work. That's moderately okay. Ooh, Electro Blobby. That's actually a quite a high up monster. And probably immune to this. You know what? I'm going to bust out the... Bust out the fire. I should eat something too. Do I have any... I need this greedy bungle cap. Guess I didn't really need the vampirism, but you know, it never hurts. Spread some spores. As I said, spore management is really monotonous after a while, but so useful. Especially if you go into later game having like 50. We have a choice. We can opt for lowering our magic power. Let's see what that lowers. Yeah, magic power, which is the power of our spells, to get a little bit more defense. I don't think I'll do that, but I'll hold on to it to sell. And I'm glad that I unlocked that, or found that shop really quick. Sometimes you can go like half of level 1 without finding a shop, and your inventory just gets so cluttered. Lobster mane. And yeah, once you get your trap skill high enough, you can actually disarm traps and take them with you, which is kind of good. I usually end up selling most of them. As you can see, this is it's very, I guess, turn-based strategic. So you have to plan out your turn by turn pretty well. So I usually don't like to waste turns. I don't know, I like to just hit them with spells as quickly as I can, get the battle over with. These guys shouldn't be that much of an issue.
Critical hits.
Nice. Done. Odie's Puffball. They're alright early game, but they get to be pretty crappy. They spawn 3 of these puffballs, which make an area of toxic gas. That's bad for enemies. Spawn more things. Usually I'll have about 100 or so lockpicks by the time I decide, you know, I'm good enough to stop. Okay, now we happened upon a Diggle's Nest, which is a really good in-game mechanic. Like everything in all roguelites, it spawns randomly, and in this one it gives us 2 Diggle eggs, which become really awesome later on. I'll show you when I get 2 more. Something cool will happen. It may or may not involve that ingot press. I'm probably going to open a few more doors. I forgot to set my stopwatch, so I don't know how long I'm going here. But I'll open a few more doors. Will probably end this session. Yeah, you're sleeping. Oh no, I got Diggle Flu. That sounds slightly irritating. Grungier are quite good. They give you 3 of every resistance in the game. Not permanently, just temporarily. Which doesn't do a lot early game because nothing does elemental damage, really. I mean, you run into the odd electro blobby like I just did, but more often everything just does physical damage. Oh my. Got a lot of little baddies here. I'm going to have to plan this one out quite well, just to make sure. Or not, I could just spam spells at them until they die. Well, I think the only thing I can do, I'm going to eat this to up my spell power. And then start nuking away.
Your health is low.
Shoot, it is. I've got the Fairy Watcher, so
You need more mana.
I do need more mana. You know what? I'm eating the bungle cap.
Eat food to regain health.
That's what I've got the greedy bungle cap for. I don't need food. All I need is strength of will.
Critical hits.
Come on. There we go. So I flatten those bats. And that basically uses up my spores. And I'm thinking that's it for this time. So we'll see how long this video came out to, and we'll remember to add a timer next time.